a lot of people who's headstrong. They want, I guess, a faster fight. Seeing, like you said, you're going to Cuba, you're learning new things, how to organize and whatnot. Some people might feel like, who cares? Because you guys still don't have a contract yet. What do you say? What do you say to the people who want the results right now? What do you
Yeah, I
say?
mean, that's the thing. People don't understand the system that we're in. Nothing for working class people comes fast. We all know that, but we have amnesia on that as well. It's like, oh, they won last year. We're still in our infancy stage. We're an independent union, grassroots, more grassroots than you can even imagine. So grassroots, and we're still in our infancy stage. On top of being a brand new union, we're still in a system that's not working. The NLRB process is molasses. It's slow. The federal judges were appointed by, we know who, Trump. We're in a system that is not designed to move anything fast. So, and then we're going up against a $1 trillion company. We're going up against Amazon, a $1 trillion company. They paying their lawyers millions of dollars. They're appealing everything that we filed. We already filed over 300 UOPs. People getting fired, people getting injured. Amazon knows this. They break the law on purpose because they know it takes at least 2 or 3 years for them to even respond to any of these things. So for me, and this is just my story alone, again, I was fired, wrongfully fired. Everybody knows it. The whole world knows I was fired for protesting. They literally violated a law, a New York State law, by the way. And nothing happened. I didn't even get my job back. I didn't get no back pay. I got nothing. The Attorney General, Letitia James, she picked up my case. Guess what? Dismissed. So what does that tell you? There's a system designed against us. There's no fast results in anything. This is a long fight. Every fight in labor is long. Every fight. So for people that want fast results, I blame that on Amazon. They changed society. 1-day shipping, same day shipping. Motherfuckers was not shopping on Amazon 10, 15 years ago. It wasn't. You was getting up, you was going to the store, you was going to the mall, you was going to your mom and pop store, you was going to the library 10 to 15 years ago. So people forgot like how we used to live. I grew up in the 90s. My neighbors, I used to go knock on the door for ketchup, sugar. You don't do that no more. You click a button and we delivering a package of cereal, a toothbrush, silly shit. So society has changed as a whole. They want everything done fast. It don't work that way. We in a system that doesn't work for us, and that happens in labor as well. Doesn't matter how good we look organizing, all these strikes and all these things. We're not doing much until we change the system that we're in. Bottom line.
Yeah, because to be honest, I was actually surprised seeing how fast and how good you guys were doing. I was like, hold on, let me take my ass to New York. Let me see this for my own eyes, because with them winning, I forgot what vote that was, but it takes a lot, and I'm surprised. I'm gonna just be real. I'm surprised you're not dead. Going after these billionaires and threatening capital like this. It really surprised me. But I'm not in a union. Most of us we're not going to be in a union, because the majority of this country is not going to have that shit. So, but I say, of course, I don't agree with all the strategies, but I'm not in your shoes. You probably look at me and be like, oh, if I was going to for the part, I would have did it like that, or whatever it may be. I want to paint the library fucking blue, whatever it may be. We're gonna have our critiques, but yeah, I feel like you kind of right on people wanting fast results, but to keep it real, man, I don't see nothing actually changing for real until you probably got a little bit more gray in your beard, just like a little bit more gray in your beard. Then we'll probably see some change. It's gonna take some years. You know, it's so much propaganda we got to fight through just to get people to be class conscious in their own jobs. So, yeah,
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm never, I don't sugarcoat who I am and how far I've came in the last 3 years. You know, like I said, 3 years ago, nobody knew who the fuck I was. Nobody knew who the fuck I was. So, you know, I'm just a worker. Bottom line, end of the day, strip me down from the last 3 years. I'm just a worker who got fired from Amazon. I didn't write all of these narratives. The media, magazines, whatever, whoever I was around, they throw out the narratives. But I stay true to who I am. And who I am at the end of the day is a worker. Yeah. So, you know, for fast results, I know the fight that I signed up for 3 years ago was going to be long. I knew that. I said, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. Because who else is going to do it? Who else? So I can fade away tomorrow. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Yeah. But who am I? I'm just trying to do the work. I'd let the work speak for itself. You know, I don't have to really explain. It's just like people can say what they want about me, say what they want about how we organize, how fast we're doing it, how we don't have a contract. I tell these people, yes, critique the hell out of us, but go do it yourself. Go try to create a union against $1 trillion company and tell me how fast it's going to come along. Because Amazon's been around for 29 years. And it's been kicking all these other unions' ass for 29 years. Let's be real. So people want fast results. We gave them fast results. We organized in less than a year. So it's you know, people got to realize these are facts. Amazon's been here, kicking all these other unions' asses. You ain't even hear about a campaign going on against Amazon. Remember? It was one organizing campaign before ours at the same building. At the same building at JFK. I never heard about it. And I worked there. And I opened the building. So what does that tell you? We had to do it our way. We had to do it differently. We had to do it in a way that people ain't going to agree with. But it was unprecedented, but it was necessary. It was something that, you know, we had to learn, and I'm still learning as we go. I don't know all the answers to organizing against Amazon right now. I can't say that. Nobody on this planet can say that. Who has the answers to organizing against Amazon? It hasn't been done in history until last year. So we're still writing our history right now. We're still creating that history. It's still infancy stages. People have to understand this is a long fight. So yeah, I may get old and gray before we actually like enjoy the fruits of our labor, but I'm hoping not to, bro. To be honest with you, I'm hoping we speed this shit up. Yeah. I'm hoping that this shit is done so I can enjoy my life. But until then, my time don't belong to me anymore, and I know that, and that's fine.
And what would you say to like even like the rank and file? You know, some of them. You know, everybody's not gonna, like we say, everybody is not gonna agree. You know, what do you say to the rank and file that feel like, you know, your strategies might be a little shaky or whatnot? You know, you guys are a team. I don't know what's going on inside. You know, I only heard from one or two. I ain't gonna say it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers, but what do you say to the rank and file that might feel a little like they are on shaky ground right now?
It's their union.
Yeah,
it's a worker-led union. So it's either you involved or you're not. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. It don't work that way in organizing. I don't give a damn what movement you're in. So if they call themselves rank and file organizers, what the hell they've been doing for the last 10 months? I haven't seen them. I know who I organize with. I know who's on my executive board. I know who shows up when I need them. I've been at my building for the last 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. right outside barbecuing, just like last summer. We did like 20-something barbecues. Now we up to 30-something. I know who I'll be around. It ain't them. So if you're involved in a worker-led union, you have every right to be. It's a worker-led union. There's no separation in that. Everybody on my executive board, everybody that I organize with is an actual Amazon worker. Everybody. They all work at the company. They all work at that building. So for the ones that want to be out here and shed dirt on us and try to divide us, they're not even from Staten Island. Like, take a real good look at who we talking to. Everybody who throw on an ALU shirt and work at Amazon is not a member. It doesn't work that way. But the media is quick to eat that up because they're like, oh, we need a story. We need to get some dirt on it. It's paid. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier about the system designed to tear down not just the union, but black leadership. Black leadership. Because you sit here now and you think about how many black international presidents do we have in this country? We got a handful compared to. So it's like it doesn't even, it's not even adding up. It doesn't add up because there's a system designed to tear down black leadership. And these rank and file caucus fake reform. How the fuck do you reform something that's new? It's brand new. How do you reform something that's brand new? It don't even make sense. It just doesn't. You know, I can't really talk on it because of the legal shit, but I'll just tell you this. The bottom line is a worker-led union. It's a worker-led union. There is no, I don't own all the power, nothing. It's democratically. Everything that I do is voted on. Everything that I do is voted on. I can't move without talking to my board. Are you crazy? You think they're going to allow me to do whatever the fuck I want to do? No. Hell, it don't work that way. I do what's necessary so that the message is out there and I'm connecting struggles as I'm working and organizing the union as well. But I'm also raising money. People forgot we don't have a contract. Yes. Who else is donating to us? I'll wait. Nobody. And here's the facts. The numbers don't lie. Amazon spent $14.2 million on us last year, organizing against us. $14.2 million that, like you mentioned, could have gave to their workers. All this would be done. They ain't do that. And when we look at big labor, right? Because we got to hold unions accountable, right? Everybody, let's hold unions accountable. Big labor, your AFL-CIO, your Teamsters, your SEIU, your 11, they only contributed 3% of their resources to my campaign and Starbucks combined. They didn't do shit for us. That's a damn shame. So people are understanding that this fight is long. We're struggling. We're struggling, and it's not our fault. It's not. We're doing all we can do as grassroots workers. It's all we can do is organize. But it's a damn shame that you got the most powerful unions in this country that only contributed 3% of their money and resources to our campaign and Starbucks Workers United combined. 3%. After we done made history last year in over 100 years. We done kicked down the door of Amazon and Starbucks.
Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to flood the gate. That flooding the gate didn't happen. Now everybody's like, wait, you guys got to do all of it. You got to do all the work and have all the answers. How the fuck does that work? I'm the worker who got fired 3 years ago that just fucking made history last year. But now I'm the bad guy because I don't have all the answers? What? Something's wrong here. These old motherfuckers, these dinosaurs that been in union leadership, they ain't passed the torch to the younger generation. That ain't passed the torch. People can't talk to me about rank and file. My whole union is rank and file. My whole union. When I walk in the room, I'm bringing rank and file. They can't talk to me about rank and file. I am rank and file. I got fired from rank and file. I wasn't on salary with Amazon. I was on the hourly. So I'm rank and file myself. It don't make any sense. It's not a shade at any particular union. It's not a shade at the Teamsters. not a shade at any other union. It's a call out saying they need to do better. 3% is a damn shame after making history with my campaign with Amazon and the Starbucks workers campaign. We need more help and support. It don't make no. This is why you see in the decline and unionization and less than 10%. This is why it's still less than 6% in the private sector. What are we talking about? It don't make sense. The math ain't mathing. We can enjoy all these strikes all summer, all hot labor summer long. People want to take my phrase as well. Love that. Hot labor summer strikes all, yes, do them shits. But are we really moving labor forward? The answer is no. We got to start at the root cause of this shit. The root cause is labor leaders need to call out Biden. Like you mentioned, the railroad strike should have happened. And the Teamsters damn sure need to go on strike. I don't give a fuck about an agreement. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Go on fucking strike.
Yeah.
Go on strike. What the fuck are we talking about? We've been hyped up 2 years for this fucking strike. Go on strike. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion on it. And it is what it is.